Kansas City was the first major city in the U.S. to implement a policy like this, and now that experiment is coming to an end almost 5 years later.
Today, we're jumping right into something big brewing in New York City, this push for free bus rides.
Right.
And, it immediately makes you think of what happened or what is happening in Kansas City.
And that's because of one unavoidable reason: money. The program originally cost $9 million to launch, but as ridership grew, so did the bill.
The report we have really connects these dots. Let's unpack it.
Okay, so the report points to Zohran Mamdani, identified as a far-left socialist, as the one pushing this in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers, well, they're pretty stark. We're talking an estimated $650 million a year. That's lost revenue for the city.
$650 million, that's a lot of money.
It is.
Oh.
And it's not just gone, right? That money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
You still need maintenance, fuel, drivers need to get paid. So the big question really is, who picks up that $500 million tab?
Yeah.
Where's it actually coming from?
Exactly. And someone in the comments, they put it perfectly. They said, it's never free. The buses still need to be maintained and fixed. Gas needs to be bought and drivers need to be paid. Where do these people think all that money comes from? It nails the fundamental point.
It really does. It underlines that basic truth. There's just no such thing as a free lunch with government programs.
Right.
Something called free always means someone else is paying, usually the taxpayers. It makes you wonder, if the goal is helping people, is just shifting the cost around the best way? Is it fiscally sound?
Which brings us right back to Kansas City, because the report uses it as, well, a major cautionary tale.
Yeah.
They tried something very similar. Free bus rides started off, I think, around $9 million.
That was the initial figure, yeah, $9 million.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. It didn't work out. It actually became unsustainable.
How so? You'd think more riders would be a good thing.
Well, paradoxically, it wasn't, not financially.
Sure.
More riders meant much faster wear and tear on everything. Buses, infrastructure, maintenance costs just soared way beyond what they planned for.
Okay.
And it just kept climbing. It basically outstripped the budget and, well, the program collapsed under its own weight. Like one person commented pretty sharply, I thought. They said, it shouldn't take 5 years to be able to determine something isn't working. They shouldn't be allowed to go 5 years losing money with only rainbows and unicorns as currency.
Ouch. But yeah, 5 years of losing money. That's a clear sign something's wrong. A big red flag.
Definitely a red flag. And you see other comments reflecting on this kind of pattern. One person just put it bluntly, FYI, socialism has failed 100% of the time. That's a lot.
Well, connecting that kind of broad statement to the specific financial outcome in Kansas City, it does make you pause.
It does. And the report adds another layer here, more context from Kansas City. It wasn't just the buses. They also had issues with a government-run grocery store.
A government grocery store? Really? Okay, tell me about that.
Yeah, apparently. And according to the report, it was, well, struggling badly. Shelves weren't fully stocked, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the losses were huge. $900,000 in the red. So unsurprisingly, it's now facing closure. Just couldn't sustain itself financially.
Wow. $900,000 lost on a grocery store run by the government.
That's what the report says. And again, a comment highlighted this. They also have the government grocery store in KC. The shelves have limited stuff and has lost $900,000, closing now.
So it's not just one instance then?
Exactly. It paints a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It suggests a pattern when government steps too far into areas maybe better handled by the private market, areas where, efficiency and cost to the taxpayer are really critical.
So wrapping this up for you, our listener, the message from the report seems pretty straightforward for New York City.
Yeah.
This free bus idea, it looks an awful lot like a model that already failed, quite publicly, somewhere else. And it failed expensively.
That's the key takeaway, I think. Kansas City's experience, both with the free transit and the government grocery store, it's not just some random story. It's pretty solid evidence, really, showing the financial pitfalls, the unsustainability. It shows who really pays when these things go wrong.